Welcome once again to Mzansi Football Diaries, guys. Today we have massive stories that are shaking up the South African transfer market. And today, guys, we'll begin at Kloko. The story that is dominating the headlines is the Mamelodi Sundowns pursuit of Matheusinho, guys. The Brazilian playmaker currently on loan at Sports Recife from Portuguese side Santa Clara. Reports revealed that Mamelodi Sundowns tabled an improved bid around 34.6 million for the 27-year-old. A massive sum that shows how desperate Mamelodi Sundowns are to boost their attack after the departure of Lucas Ribeiro. And yet, guys, despite the improved offer, Recife frankly rejected Mamelodi Sundowns' approach. Why? Well, the deal is complicated from now. Matheusinho is not only in a superb form for Recife, guys, but is also tied up in a loan contract with the obligation to buy at the end of the season. That means Recife have a vested interest in keeping him until the loan is made permanent. From their perspective, selling him right now will not only weaken their squad, but could also disrupt the business they've already lined with the Santa Clara club. For Mamelodi Sundowns, this is a bitter pill to swallow, guys. The club has built its reputation on outpowering rivals in the transfer market, swooping in with irresistible financial packages. But here, even with nearly 35 million of rands on the table, the answer was a firm no. It raises the question, is Mamelodi Sundowns facing a ceiling in the international market, or is this simply a case of timing, where patience will eventually be rewarded? On the other side of Soweto, guys, the story of Evidence Makgopa has taken a very different turn. Rumors has it that Tunisian giants Esperance were eyeing a deal for the Bafana striker, a move that could have seen him follow in the footsteps of other South African stars who ventured north. But those whispers has been put to bed right now. Not only was the interest turned down, but Orlando Pirates also confirmed that Evidence Makgopa has penned down a 3-year contract with an option for additional year. And here is the kicker. The new deal includes a European buyout clause. That is a good strategy by both the player and the club. For Pirates, it means they won't lose Evidence Makgopa for a cheap to an African club that can't match European valuations. And for Evidence Makgopa, it keeps the door wide open to a European adventure should the right offer lands on the table. This move signals that Orlando Pirates are not only thinking about the present, but also protecting their future. Evidence Makgopa has become a central figure in the Buccaneers' attack, with his stock rising after impressive international performances. It is no surprise Orlando Pirates want to secure him tightly. Rejecting Esperance wasn't just about money, it was a statement. Makgopa's future is aligned with bigger goals, not just any move abroad. And now moving on, guys, beyond the two giants, there are equally fascinating developments elsewhere. Former Kaizer Chiefs and Bafana defender Tefu Mashamaite has officially been unveiled as the new coach of Phalaborwa United in the SABC Motsepe League. It is always inspiring to see ex-professionals step into coaching, and Mashamaite's move signals his determination to grow into a serious technician. The lower divisions are unforgiving, but they are also the perfect breeding ground for hunger and young coaches. If Mashamaite succeeds, it could be a launchpad for a coaching career that eventually takes him to the PSL. And meanwhile, guys, Durban City have pulled off clever business by signing Letsie, Koapeng and securing Terrence Mashego on a season-long loan from Mamelodi Sundowns. Koapeng, who arrived from Orbit College, brings energy and experience, while Mashego's arrival is a big coup for a club outside the top tier. For Mashego, guys, the loan spell is an opportunity to get regular minutes after struggling to break into Mamelodi Sundowns' crowded squad. For Durban City, it is a sign of ambition. They are not just filling the numbers, but they are aiming to build a competitive and balanced team right now. Yeah, guys, when we step back and look at these stories together, a bigger picture emerges. Firstly, for Mamelodi Sundowns, the struggles with Matheusinho highlights the limit of financial power in football. Money talks, yes, but contract and obligations and timing often speaks loud. For the first time in a while, Mamelodi Sundowns have to rethink their transfer strategy. They cannot always buy their way to the solution. And Orlando Pirates' handling of Evidence Makgopa shows a growing professionalism in South African football. By including a European buyout clause, Orlando Pirates are protecting themselves from losing a prize striker too cheaply, while representing the players' ambitions. This is how modern clubs operate globally, and it is encouraging to see South African teams catching up with the level of this foresight. And finally, the coaching appointments and loan deals shows that the ecosystem is alive beyond the PSL giants. Mashamaite stepping into coaching, Mashego finding a new home to revive his career, and clubs like Durban City investing smartly. All of this points to a football culture that is expanding in depth. It is not just about Mamelodi Sundowns or Orlando Pirates or Kaizer Chiefs anymore. The grassroots and the mid-level teams are growing too. Yeah, guys, the latest transfer updates remind us that South African football is at its crossroad right now. Mamelodi Sundowns may have the financial muscle, but they can't control every market. Orlando Pirates are showing strategical growth, balancing ambition with long-term planning. And while new coaches and smaller clubs are reshaping the ecosystem with a smart move. Yeah, guys, there you have it. Don't forget to let us know what you think about these stories that we just discussed. And make sure that you like, share, and to subscribe to this beautiful channel of ours. Until next time, guys, stay passionate and always be crazy about football.